Hi friends, welcome to A to Z Learning channel. Today we are going to be dealing with a topic that has been covered by many commentators over the various generations. Yes, Bhagwad Gita, the sacred book as per Hindu religion, has been referred as a source of enlightenment, as a source for getting guidance and clarification on day-to-day challenges for many generations. There has been several commentaries on the Bhagavad Gita by great writers, men, women across generations. And the interesting part is no two interpretations from the same book are similar, are same. There has always been a different take by different speakers, different readers from this book. The one that I personally like is the clarification, guidance on what action to take and how to perform those actions well. I find the interpretation from Bhagavad Gita is a true master class. And in this video, we will share with you my takeaway from a master class from Bhagavad Gita on the key principles, key tenets of action, so that we know what action to take and how to make sure that we perform those actions well and best of our ability. So without any further delay, let's start our video. But just before I start my video, I would request to please press the like button of this video, because more likes we get on a video, that increases the engagement, and therefore our video will reach to many new people so that they can also find our content helpful. But of course, you do the like button, you press the like button only after listening to the whole video, and if you like it. We don't want you to be just like it for the sake of it. But if you like it, please do not forget to press the like button towards the end of this video so that it goes up as per YouTube's algorithm, high on engagement, and reaches more people or as many people as possible. So let's start our video. So first thing first, first of all, I think it is very, very true and known to all of us that none of us can refrain from action. Whatever we do, whatever we choose not to do, even in action is an action. So there is absolutely no way you can refrain yourself from action. Therefore, it is very, very important for you to know what action to take and how to perform those well. So there are five principles that I have picked up from the various interpretation that Bhagavad Gita has offered over the many generations, and I hope you find those helpful. So the first one is always perform your duty without laying any claim, without any desire, without any expectation to the fruits of that action. Yeah. So you have to perform your duty, you have to perform the action without having any expectation of the results, any expectation of what your actions will result into. And every action that you need to take need to be performed in a spirit of worship, because worship is so pure right from the bottom of heart. You need to perform every action with that spirit, with complete detachment from the results. It is easier said than done, and I completely get that. But unless you focus on the action, the things that are in your hand, you have no chance of getting the sort of results that you could have got otherwise. But if you are worried about all the time the results, the fruits of your action, the benefits of your action, then chances are most of the time your results are going to be suboptimal. Let's take an example of a student. If a student is constantly anxious and worrying about passing or failing the results of the exam that he or she is preparing for, then most of the time chances are that they will not be able to prepare well. And if their preparation is not well, most likely they'll perform badly, and therefore the risk of them failing in those exams is paramount, is far bigger than their chances of being successful. But while preparing for their exam, if they are preparing because they need to just prepare and they do that with full dedication without getting worried or anxious about what the result would be, and in a spirit of worship and detachment from the result, then chances are that their preparation will be so thorough, so well, that they will do really well and the results will sort of validate that. So that's the first most important thing, uh, as you kind of think about what action to take and how to perform them well. The second principle, the tenet, is to make sure that you execute the work, the action that you have chosen very, very skillfully, best of your ability, and most importantly, without any distraction. Because distractions of benefit, distractions of what others are doing, distractions of any kind will make your effort suboptimal, and therefore it won't be performed as per best of your ability, and therefore outcome could also be influenced by the lack of preparation, the lack of ability that you have put in your action. So always execute the action skillfully, best of your ability, and most importantly, without any distraction. That takes us to the third principle. The third principle is more about a mindset. It's always about the thought that is there in your mind. So always perform your actions in a state of mind that is completely free from any attachment or aversion, any preference or prejudice, any desire or anger, any honor or dishonor. You should not go in any action that, okay, if I fail, my society, my family, my brother, my sister will be completely unhappy, will disregard me, will consider me as a waste of life, and all that. If you keep those sort of pressure in your mind and you perform your action in that mindset, then again your actions won't be performed as well as you can or you have the ability to do. So therefore, very, very important that you kind of do your action in a state, in a mind that is free from any of those distractions, any of those outcome. Uh, Similarly, your actions shouldn't be performed that because you've seen your friend has done something and now you are doing it with a kind of mindset that you need to do better than that. So it's kind of more of a desire to beat somebody, desire, there is a clear kind of expectation in your mind. So your mindset is constantly under pressure that you have to perform better than that. So for example, if Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma are both batting together and they're constantly worrying about that they need to score better than the other, chances are they'll take undue risk or they'll be under so much pressure that they will not be able to perform the way they are meant to perform. These are two individuals, both are gifted talent, both are great players, and they have the best ability on their given day. They'll perform best in the world. So they don't need to come under any other pressure. So that's very, very important that your mindset has to be free from any of those pressures. That takes us to the fourth principle. Now let's look at the when you perform action and those actions bring some benefits, some results to you, you need to have the mindset, you need to have the psychology that you have to accept those results of your action as a gift from whosoever you love. You may believe in God, It could be, you should accept those results as gift from your God. If you believe in your parents, you kind of accept those results of your action as if those are gift from your parents. Or whosoever you believe in, just accept the results of your action as though as the gift from whosoever you love, whosoever you believe in. And that is important because that will help you learn from those results than being angry about those results. So it's very, very important that you accept as a gift, because this acceptance behavior is so important that if you don't have that behavior or attitude of accepting the results of your action, then it is a great there is a great chance that you will become restless, upset, depressed, and these are the most delicate area where we suffer. And many, and you kind of read about this, hear about these things, then many take the extreme steps as a result of this, such as suicide, retaliation. How many times you've heard that so and so has taken the extreme step of killing somebody just because they wanted to take a revenge, uh, because they didn't accept the results of their actions. They were blaming somebody and they went to the extreme. So if you have this behavior or attitude of accepting the results of your action as gift, you will take with open arms, with an open heart, and there will not be a feeling of anger, there won't be a feeling of revenge, there won't be a feeling of you feeling really, really upset or depressed about it. That takes us to the final thought, the final principle, that actions that one takes throughout their life, they should lead to purification of their mind and heart. It has to be an incremental effort to get to that nirvana stage, to that supreme stage. Like people say that a 1% improvement every day will make you 37 times better person in just 1 year. Now imagine a small improvement, a small purification of your mind and heart every day, every week. What will it translate into over the period of your lifetime? So every action that you undertake, you need to kind of make sure that it leads to improvement, purification of your mind and heart. And that's very, very important. And I completely get that all these principles may sound very simple, and they have been offered by Bhagwad Gita, and many commentators have explained it in a very user-friendly way in the past too. But it's very hard for most of us to bring this into action in our respective life. This maintaining and achieving a balance of mind may seem very, very tough task in your mind. But inaction may not be a good action here. So if you start, and like I said, even a small improvement of improving by 1% every day results into you getting 37 times better than your current state. So that's the sort of power of compounding, power of consistency that brings. So I would urge you guys to take a note of this, bring these principles in your day-to-day life, and let's start the journey of becoming better. Beginning is the biggest battle that you have to win. Let's begin it. Let's be consistent. And I'm sure we would start to love our life. We'll start to become a better human being, and that better human being, and our actions will start to reform the society, the community, nation, the world that we live in. So thank you so much for watching our video. We hope you like the content of this video. As I said at the beginning of this video, my only request is that if you think we are doing a good job and you're liking the content of our video, then please do not forget to press the like button, because that's very important, because that's how YouTube works. That's how our video goes up in the search results for other users, and that's how we will make sure that our content is accessible and available to more users, more viewers. So thank you so much for watching our video. If you've not subscribed our channel A to Z Learning as yet, please do subscribe so that you get notification on our video immediately and become part of our viewers family. Thank you so much, and good day.